Hi Rice Owls, welcome to the fourth installment of Wellness Wednesdays. My name is Melissa Jeng, class of 2012. I graduated from Lovett College, EOL RRF. Since graduating, I've worked full-time as a consultant for large consulting firms. And on the side, I'm also a yoga and mindfulness teacher. I teach group classes here in New York City. I teach private sessions, and I also teach corporate mindfulness for other companies. So I'm really excited to be here today to share something with all of you. I'm super involved in Rice still. I am the Social and Communications Chair for the New York City Regional Group, so I love giving back to Rice in any way that I can. For today's class, it'll be a Vinyasa Flow, so we'll be moving quite a bit. I will give modifications for those of you who might be more beginner to the practice, but please note that we will be moving and we will be breathing, so take care of whatever you need today. If you need to take a restful pose at any point in the class, feel free to do so. You can always pause this video and return to it later.
All right, let's begin. We'll start off in child's pose. Knees wide, big toes come to touch, creating a V with your legs. Walk the hands forward, extending the spine, extending the arms. Allow the hips to be heavy. Allow the forehead to reach down towards the mat. Keep breathing, filling the space in between the knees with your chest. And then start to walk your fingertips over to the right side, keeping the length of your arms and spine long, stretching out the left side of your body. And then start to walk your hands back through center, and then over to the left. Arms and spine long, creating a nice side body stretch in the right side. And then walk your hands back through center again. Lift the hips, coming into tabletop position. Knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. We'll move through cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly for cow. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine, press down into the hands for cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. And then come to a neutral spine. Lift the right arm up to the sky, reaching through the fingertips, and then thread the right arm underneath the left armpit. Reach to the left, then reach back up to the sky. And then take the fingertips through the left, back up to the sky, really opening the chest, and then take it over to the left side. This time, drop the shoulder and the right ear down to the mat. The left arm can walk forward or come to the low back. If your hand is on your low back, keep twisting the chest so that the shoulders stack on top of each other. Keep breathing in this twist here. Return the left hand down, return the right hand down. Other side, left arm lifts up to the sky, stretching across the chest, and then thread it underneath the right armpit. Inhale, lift the arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under the right armpit. Inhale, reach the arm up to the sky. And this time take the left arm through the right arm, left shoulder, left ear down. Walk the right fingertips forward on the mat or take it to the low back, opening the chest here. So really turning through the shoulder blades. Continue to breathe. Return the right hand down, return the left hand down. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Walk your hands one palm print forward, and then shift your weight forward as you bend the elbows, lower your chest and the chin down, then slide everything down to the mat. Inhale, Cobra Pose, lift the chest, press the tops of the feet down, lift the hips, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, sending the hips back, press down firmly into the hands. You can walk the legs by bending one knee and then the other knee, keeping the spine long, the legs long. Downward facing dog. Roll forward to your plank pose, pressing into the toes. Bend the elbows as you lift the chest forward, coming all the way down. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Lift the chest, press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press all the way up, downward facing dog. Then shift your weight forward here. Third variation, come to your toes, reach the chest forward, lowering halfway down for chaturanga. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog. Lift the chest, tops of the thighs are off the mat, and then roll over the toes for downward facing dog. So throughout practice, you can choose any one of those variations. Lift the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee. Bring the heel toward your bum, lift the knee, open the hips. Straighten the leg out in front of you again, then bring the right knee into your chest and step it forward in between the hands. Lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. You can lift the chest here, maybe even lift the arms up to the sky. And then bend the elbows into cactus arms, creating 90-degree angles with your arms. Lift the arms, and then take them all the way down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the right arm up to the sky for a twist. Lower the right hand down. Shift back into your downward facing dog. Left leg lifts to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips, stack the hips on top of each other as you squeeze the heel to your bum. Then straighten the leg behind you. Step the left foot forward in between the hands. Lower the back knee down, untuck. Reach the arms up to the sky or take them to cactus arms. Elbows wide, pressing the elbows back to be broad across the collarbones. Take the hands down to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee as you lift the left arm up for a twist. Left hand comes back down. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward. Lower the knees down to the mat. Lower all the way down. Inhale, Cobra. Lower the chest, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Hop or walk your way to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, reach up to the sky. Bring the palms together in front of your chest. Hands by your side. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold deeply. Bend the knees, step the right foot back, and then the left foot downward facing dog. Roll forward, plank pose. Shift your weight forward, coming all the way down or halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts to the sky. Step it forward in between the hands. Left foot steps forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. And then dive forward through center. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands, left foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Roll forward to your plank. Lower down all the way or halfway in upward facing dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Lift the left leg to the sky. Step it forward in between the hands. Step the right foot forward. Halfway lift and exhale, fold. Circle the arms out and up to the sky. Dive forward through center. Inhale, lift and exhale, fold. Plant the hands down. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back, down dog. Roll forward, plank. Lower down as much as you like. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and over. Look forward, hop or walk your way to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms out and up to the sky. And exhale, dive forward over the legs. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Left foot steps all the way back. Right foot steps all the way back. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, plank. Lower the knees down if you'd like. Moving through your vinyasa here. Back bend and then lift the hips up. Downward facing dog. Take a few long, deep breaths here. Feeling strong in your down dog. You can always come back to this pose at any time if you need to. Lift the right leg to the sky. Step it forward in between the hands. Ground down into both feet and then sweep the arms up to the sky for your high lunge. Take your arms to cactus arms. Press the elbows back, chest wide. Then straighten both legs, reach the arms up. Hands come to your hips. Lift the chest. Chest is super proud here. And then start to hinge forward at your hips, pausing when your chest is parallel to the mat. And then you can take your hands down to the mat. So your arms are in front of you, letting your spine be long. And then you can walk the hands down to the mat in between the feet if you'd like. Walk your hands over to the right leg and then to the left leg. And then you'll make your way back through the center of your legs. Take your hands to your hips. Inhale halfway and then all the way up. Lift up onto your tippy toes, heels in, toes out. Pivot the feet. And then come into your goddess squat. Sitting your hips low. Press the elbows back into those cactus arms. Look towards your right arm. And then step your left foot forward to meet your right. Chair pose. Fold forward as you straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees, step back, right foot, step back, left foot, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg to the sky. Step it forward in between the hands. Bring the arms up to the sky, high lunge. Take the arms wide, cactus arms, lift the chest. Straighten the arms and the legs, parallel the feet, turning to the long edge of the mat. Hands come to your hips. Inhale, lift the chest proud. And exhale, hinge at your hips, pausing so your chest is parallel. And then fold all the way down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, lengthen the spine. Then from here, take your right arm underneath your nose. Left arm comes to your low back, turning your chest. If you'd like to take the top arm and reach it up to the sky, you can. Then take the top arm, reach it way over your head and bring it down. Other arm comes to your low back. Twist the chest so that the shoulders stack on top of each other. Maybe the top arm reaches up to the sky. Big twist. And then reach the top arm overhead. Reach it long. And then walk the hands back, hands come to your hips and lift all the way up. Tippy toes, bend the knees, coming into your goddess squat. Right forearm down to your thigh, left arm reaches up overhead. Come back through center, other forearm down to the thigh, reach up overhead, nice and long. Come back to goddess squat. Look towards your left hand, left toes to turn forward. Hop the right foot forward to come to chair pose. Arms long, bending into the knees. And then straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step back with your left foot. Step back with your right. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, plank pose. Lower as much as you'd like. Inhale to your back bend. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg to the sky. Step it forward in between the hands, staying high on the ball of the back foot. Sweep the arms up for high lunge. This time, wrap the arms around your back, interlacing the fingers, pulling the forearms, the elbows, the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. And then start to reach the chest forward towards the front of the mat, reaching into the inside of the right thigh. Notice if you're just laying on top of the right thigh. And you instead lift the belly a little bit off of the thigh, keeping your spine nice and long, allowing your arms to stretch overhead. Then lift your spine by lifting your arms up. The chest lifts up. Release the hands, twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm reaches back. Strong legs here, keeping low in the legs, and then bring the palms together in front of your chest. Use this to turn your chest, and then hook the left elbow outside of the right knee. Press the top hand into the bottom hand to continue this twist. Then look forward, tricky transition. Hop the back foot to meet the front foot for your twisted chair. Pressing into the hands, keep turning the chest, then look down towards the floor. Lift the right heel off the mat, press down into the left. Start to stand up with the right knee, then take the left hand to the front of the right knee, reach the right arm back. Maybe you take the left hand to the outside edge of the right foot and start to press the heel forward in front of you for this twisted cross. Keep reaching the right arm back, keep the chest long. And then release the foot, swim the arms forward as you swim the right leg back, coming into Warrior 3. So reach the right leg back. The arms can come down by your sides. They can reach forward in front of you. You can keep a slight bend in the standing leg and then straighten it. For me, that feels much better and more stable. You can even take your hands down for supported Warrior 3. So use your fingertips to lengthen the spine log. Keep pressing into the heel of the back floating leg. And then bend the standing leg, step all the way back with the right foot. Step back, left foot, down dog. Lift the left leg to the sky. Step this foot forward in between the hands. Ground down into both feet. High lunge. Reach the arms up. Take the arms behind you. This time the other thumb can come on top. Squeeze the elbows, the shoulder blades together. Sit low into the legs and reach the chest forward. Let the arms lift up, creating a nice stretch in the shoulders here. Strong legs, strong spine. You can even allow the head to drop just a bit for humble warrior. Then use the arms to lift yourself all the way back up. Release the hands and twist to the left. So right arm forward, left arm reaches back. Strong bend in the front knee and the back leg stays straight. Beautiful. Keep twisting. Hands, palms meet in front of your chest. And then hook the right elbow outside of the left knee. For revolved side angle, press the top hand into the left. Maybe your gaze lifts up. Shift your weight into the left foot. Step the right foot forward to meet the left for twisted chair. So sit low into your chair and continue to twist here. Beautiful. And then shift your weight into the right foot. Left heel comes off the mat. Lift up with your left knee. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left arm reaches back for a twist. Maybe you grab the outside edge of the left foot and start to press the heel forward. Keep extending back with the left fingertips, standing up nice and tall here. Chest is proud. Keep grounding down in that standing foot. From here, release the foot gently. Swim your arms forward. Take the left leg back nice and slow and controlled. Slight bend in the bottom leg if that helps. Take the arms down by your sides or maybe overhead reaching forward in front of you, or maybe you take them down to the mat. Keep lengthening your spine log. Keep pressing through the back heel and lifting the back leg. When you're ready, bend the back knee and take that knee to the outside of the right heel and sit your bum down in between the legs. Take the left arm, wrap it around the right knee, lift the chest, and take the right arm behind you for a twist. So big twist here. Keep your chest nice and open. Lift up through the crown of your head. Keep twisting all the way from your belly button through your cervical spine. So maybe even take the gaze over that right shoulder. And then come through center. Lean back into your hands and switch feet. So right leg underneath you, left leg on top, stepping over the right knee. Take the right arm, wrap it around the left knee. Left arm reaches behind you for a twist. So the spine is long and you twist from the belly button all the way through the neck. Keep breathing here. Can you find some openness even in this twist? And then whenever you're ready, take your hands behind you, lean back to untangle the legs. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees come wide for Cobblers Pose. So you'll take the hands around the pinky toe edge of the feet, lift the chest up, and then maybe you start to reach the chest forward in front of you. So keep the hips grounded down into the mat. Keep your spine long as you fold forward. Continue to breathe here. Breathe into any discomfort you might feel in this pose. And then when you're ready, lift yourself back up. We'll take another variation where our feet are a little bit farther away from our body, creating a longer diamond in our legs. Same thing, lift the chest first, and then start to reach the chest forward. So the fold doesn't come from your back or your spine folding, but rather from the hips. So can you really reach the belly button forward as you fold here, keeping the spine super long in the middle of your legs. Notice how this might feel a little bit different from the previous pose, how it taps into different parts of your hips. When you're ready, inhale, lift yourself back up. Use your hands to close your knees. And then extend your legs out in front of you, legs coming together. You can keep a slight bend in your knees if that's better for you, or extend the heels along the mat in front of you. Press down into the mat behind you to lift the spine super tall, sitting tall on your sitting bones. And then reach the chest forward, grabbing onto the outside edges of the feet or maybe the calves. Again, lengthening from your belly button all the way forward, bringing your whole sternum towards the toes. Spine is super long here, and the fold is at your hips. Slowly lift yourself back up. Scoot yourself so that you're about midway down your mat, and then slowly roll your spine all the way down. You can take your arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbows, framing your face. Continuing to breathe and notice how your breath may change the shape and the feeling in your shoulders. Then take your arms down by your sides, press down into your feet, bring them closer to your sitting bones, and lift the hips. Maybe you snuggle the shoulders underneath your chest, interlacing the fingers underneath you. Keep pressing down into the heels to lift the hips, creating a back bend, opening the chest here. And whenever you're ready, you can release the hands, slowly lower the hips down to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then bring your knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around the knees to give yourself a nice big squeeze here. You can circle the knees in one direction and then maybe in the other direction, massaging out the low back. Then extend the legs and grab the outside edges of the feet for happy baby. You can play with pressing one heel up towards the sky and then the other, or maybe both at the same time. Rocking back and forth, side to side. Releasing the low back, giving yourself a little massage. And then release the happy baby. Grab a hold of your knees. Again, one last final squeeze. And extend your legs out long. Extend your arms down by your sides. And gently relax yourself down into your mat, surrendering your muscles to gravity. We'll spend the next few moments here in this final resting pose. Dropping a little bit deeper into a meditative state. And then start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Bring some movement to your arms, to your legs, to your neck. Take the arms overhead as if you're just waking up in the morning. Big body stretch from the fingertips to the toes. Bring the knees into your chest. Wrap the arms around the knees for a big squeeze. And then roll onto your side using your bicep as a pillow. Use your hands to gently press yourself up to a seat. One last final moment of pause here. Breathing naturally. Bring your palms together in front of your chest, a gesture of gratitude. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate all your time and your attention. Namaste.